Hello and welcome. I hope this video finds you in a great place today. Listen, I have to talk about this because it seems every week we are being delivered a story of someone who claims to be Bible toting, Christian quoting, and doing everything but that when they leave the church. If you don't know who Lieutenant Governor Mark, is it Robinson? Yes, Mark Robinson is. Please Google him because I will not be adding any photos of this, in my opinion, straight up deadbeat. But it is people like him why, even as a young person that was too afraid to really question what I was seeing, made me really just feel disgusted with calling myself a Christian. You basically, if you are going to be devout Christian, you almost have to live a double life because the religion is built around somebody who was perfect. That's the first problem right there. And you are being taught that you have to be like that person because that person was your example. And I am not saying that there aren't people that don't live their lives according to Jesus. I mean, I guess, but the majority of us are not. We are infallible people. Now, am I saying what he did was right? Absolutely not. Because, again, this is someone who has been married according to the internet since 1990. So what are you doing on porn sites? What are you doing on adult websites looking for people? At least if I can remember correctly, because they change so much, and I'm not really a member, so I don't keep up. But what are you doing? This dude referred to himself as a black Nazi. He also said that people should consider themselves, some of them would make good slaves, and that they need to reinstitute slavery. Is he not aware? Because he also made the statement that he would buy some. And I thought to myself, you do know you black, right? But that's neither here nor there. Back to my original point. We need to just understand that what this man is doing is just as normal in Christianity as waking up on Monday morning and going to your job or school or wherever you go in your day. This is how these people really live. They quote one thing on Sundays and whatever nights they go back up for service midweek. And then they just go on about their lives, whether it be depraved or gossiping or what have you, because again, we are normal people. He's not so normal, in my opinion, because on the one hand, you benefit off of being the family man and the person that cares about other people. Meanwhile, you online been anything but that. I mean, you been a straight up, in their words, heathen. And I was just so fed up with that kind of foolishness being a part of my regular life. I couldn't keep running on the fact that, that's just that person. That is not just that person. Every church that I have been in, you come across people like that, because if you stay long enough, that people are going to start telling you. I probably was, even before I got technically reached the age of accountability was probably one of the most boring people in the world. Because I guess you could say from the time that I probably left like my mother, I didn't go to church. Probably the first 5 years, And then after I was married and had my kids, I went back. But all I did was have my kids and work. I didn't do anything else because I was married. And like a lot of married women, we think that we're married, but a lot of times like this man, the husband does not. He is a married single man. And I don't understand it at all. It is so hypocritical. But again, this is the normal life of most of these people. They will have you thinking that, they believe in all this stuff and would be the main ones doing it. The same way that they come down on people who are, part of the LGBT plus community. They come down on those people, but then will turn around and be exposed for, and in his own admission, love to watch that sort of porn. Corn. I don't know. But please make that make sense. I'm not saying I'm tired of seeing it, because I'm glad it's being exposed. I'm glad more of them are being exposed. I am here for every moment of it, because you can't just keep lying to people like that and having them think that you are above reproach and that you live this spotless, blameless, wrinkleless life, and you out here wreaking harm and havoc on everything that you touch. That's no longer okay. That's not okay. And again, I'm here for every bit of the exposure. Let it continue.